Soldiers on the table march in line, painted shields and swords, they shine so fine. Dice roll like thunder, sealing fate. In this battle of ours, let's not be late. Wargaming in miniature, no war too small. Battles on the tabletop, we'll conquer all. Heroes made of plastic, armies clash and roar. Wargaming in miniature, let's fight some more. Kings and castles rise where Soda can stood. Mountains made of books, it's a cardboard wood. Strategy of giants on a scale so flee. We topple empires with a cup of tea. Wargaming in miniature, no war too small. Battles on the tabletop, we'll conquer all. Heroes made of plastic, armies clash and roar. Wargaming in miniature, let's fight some more. Battlegrounds in living rooms, legends unfold in the chaos of dice. Our stories are told from the rookies of war to generals wise. The fate of tiny worlds lies in our eyes. Snacks to the side and the glue close by. We men, broken warriors, give them one more try. Cavalry rides beneath the lamp's warm light. On this tiny frontier, we rewrite the fight. Wargaming in miniature, no war too small. Battles on the tabletop, we'll conquer all. Heroes made of plastic, armies clash and roar. Wargaming in miniature, let's fight some more. Let's fight some more. Let's fight some more.
All right, guys, we are back. Title looks right. Well, we'll see. I chose a book to start off the stream with. And then I threw something in my mouth, so now I'm sucking on a little fruit candy thing. Okay. Flight from the Thalmor. That's the book we're going to be reading. Give everybody a chance to switch over from our Star Citizen stream over to our Skyrim stream. We had a pretty good crowd over there. I hated breaking it off, but I'm eager to, especially when I made good progress and then all of a sudden it was for naught. The elevator would move the cargo up and down. It just wouldn't give me credit for it for the mission. So that was frustrating. And now I've got a dead body in the back of my ship. Gonna have to dump it off somewhere. Alright, well, let's try to read this with my mouth full. Flight from the Thalmor. Dearest reader, the work you are about to experience has been copied and duplicated so that the story it relates can be spread throughout the Empire. But make no mistake, this is not a work of fiction. The events chronicled in this account are all true. Were originally documented in the private journal, which now remains safely guarded in the House of Quills in Hammerfell, and occurred not more than a year before this book was printed. Ashad ibn Khalid, High Scribe, House of Quills, Hammerfell. I'm afraid if I talk while this is in my mouth, I'm going to spit some of it out. I'm trying to be careful. It's been 9 days. 9 days since I slipped my bonds. 9 days since I strangled my captor with my own chains. And 9 days since I rushed headlong into the night, always listening, but never looking back. But in order to understand my current predicament, one must first understand where I came from and just where the story began. My name is Hadric Oakenheart, and I am a proud Nord of Skyrim. I am a Skald by trade and received my formal training in the Bard's College in Solitude. For years, I made my occupation as a traveling musician and minstrel, and even served several stints as war bard in service to the armies of the various Jarls. And it's fairly safe to say that if I weren't a bard, I never would have gotten into this mess to begin with. My troubles began when I first started singing about Talos. The ninth and greatest divine, beloved of the people of Skyrim. Turns out, he's not so beloved by the Thalmor. Ah yes, the Thalmor, as common as a head cold in Skyrim these days, and just as annoying. Or so I thought at the time, before their true power and influence made itself known. For those not in the know, the Thalmor are Skyrim's recently honored guests, high elves of the Aldmeri Dominion, who were gracious enough not to wipe us all out during the Great War. But as every Nord of Skyrim knows, Thalmor graciousness comes at a terrible price. One of the stipulations of the White Gold Concordant, the peace treaty between our peoples, was the abolishment of Talos worship. A man ascended to godhood, preposterous, claimed the Thalmor. And so the open worship of Talos has been outlawed in Skyrim and actively enforced in those cities where the Thalmor have a tangible presence. Cities, I might add, in which the Empire has the most secure foothold. I'm, I'm almost done with this candy. It's like chewing on wax. It was one of these cities, Markarth, to be exact, where I made the conscious decision to defy the ban on Talos worship. And my defiance came in the form of what else? A song. So, for what bard who has spent time writing and rehearsing an original work can possibly refrain from performing it? So perform it I did. Not once, not twice, but 7 times. Once a day for an entire week. Now here's something most of my kinsmen are unaware of. Not all Thalmor in Skyrim are equal in station or purpose. In fact, there's one group in particular that operates secretly in the shadows. Watching and waiting for those Nords who break the law and continue their worship of Almighty Talos. These are the Justicars, and it is their job to enforce this. The most terrible of conditions of the White Gold Concordant. And so, I would have performed my song for an 8th time had I been given the opportunity. Sadly, I was not. For the Justicars had been watching, had been waiting. Instead, I received a black sack over my head in the wee hours of the morning. A dreadful, uncomfortable wagon ride and sinister promises that I would enjoy my new home. Which I came to realize was some sort of secret Thalmor prison or detention camp. Once I was certain I would never leave alive. It was at that moment I realized I needed to make an escape. No matter what, even if I died in the attempt. I had to slip the grasp of my captors. Better than rot in some godforsaken Thalmor jail until the end of time. I finally got my chance when the wagon stopped and we made camp for the night. One of my 2 Thalmor guards set off into the forest to hunt, leaving me alone with the other. And so my accounts come full circle. It is now 9 days later, and in that time I have realized the true extent of my foolishness. I couldn't have sung the song just once, or maybe twice, or not at all. I couldn't have swallowed my stubborn Nord pride and realized just how much power and influence the Thalmor truly have over the Jarls. No, I could not. So now I run, like a hare from the hound. I run, always moving, rarely resting, never sleeping. But the Thalmor dog my every move. Where will I go? How will I escape their grasp? I honestly don't know. The only thing I now understand for certain is this. If the agents of the Aldmeri Dominion cannot have your soul, then they will take your very life. My name is Hadric Oakenheart, and I am a proud Nord of Skyrim. Remember me, for soon I will be dead. Okay, that was the end. Well, that ended kind of abruptly.
Choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
Alright, guys. We are in the Soul
Air,
Cairn.
the ground. This is all wrong.
And we are exploring
Look at this place. I can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified. The air, the ground. This is all wrong.
we are zigzagging through the first side, or the first, well, on this side of the main wall, looking for soul fissures and husks to collect. Okay, I think we pretty much have scoured the both side, or this side of the wall. So let's head to the middle road. And go through the wall to the other side. And then we'll do it again. We'll zigzag on the other side, trying to uncover any secrets. Let me rephrase that. Not any secrets, but all the secrets. And we got to find all the pages of the opus. Ah, here it is. Now we're not going straight to the objective. We are, like I said, zigzagging cross country. Maybe finding some soul husks. Maybe finding some souls to fill our soul gems. And not going past the buildings. Okay, there's the guy there's the guy standing
I miss the warm sunshine, green grass, blue skies. I miss being alive.
He misses being alive. These little will-o-wisps, they fly around, but they don't really attack you or anything. That's which is good. I don't have any desire to attack them either. I'm trying to be extremely thorough. Maybe overly so. But I've already encountered one ghost that gave me a quest that I've never been on before. And this is like the third time I've been in the Soul Cairn. The first time was like 10 years ago.
That'll teach you.
And the second time was like 6 months ago. So I don't know anything about what's in here or anything like that.
Ha! Found you! That's the last of them.
Welcome to the stream. If you're coming over from Star Citizen, thanks for following me. If not, well, welcome to the stream. And if you're new, be sure to make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. If you don't, no big deal. And be sure to hit the notification icon because I try to go live every night with Skyrim, and about every 2 or 3 nights I'll jump on some Star Citizen. I've been struggling lately in Star Citizen because of the freight elevators. Everybody's struggling with those. It's a glaring problem right now. I mean, it stands out like huge. Now, my Skyrim experience is a lot of cosmetic mods. Tried to clean it up. Tried to enhance the graphics quite a bit, but there are some like audio add-ons, some very few gameplay mods. Because I don't want to. I feel like if you have a mod that says if you press this button you win the game, I feel like why did I bother playing if I'm just gonna win the game, which I've never finished. I've never finished Skyrim. I've made it to the 30s in the levels, but I've never made it all the way to the end. And it's funny, in this playthrough, I use something called alternative perspective, and you don't start off in the wagon on the way to be executed. And then I felt like I just took some damage. Who shot me?
Don't let your guard down, Guardian.
I'm not. It's just that I'm exploring. She calls me the Guardian.
Oh my, I've been eager to
Hold
start
on,
a
go for
coffee.
you. That'll teach you.
You didn't need to be up here.
That'll teach you.
Oh no, you don't. You're dead. Oh, you wretched cut.
Right now I'm just zigzagging, picking up soul gems and not soul gems, but souls in the fissures, and husks. Right now I'm trying not to make too much progress. It's kind of loud in my ear, so if I'm yelling at you, I apologize. Yeah, what I was saying was I started with alternative perspective, and I just showed up in a random inn. Immediately went questing, adventuring and stuff. And then went back to Helgen, and at Helgen, the innkeeper, you can, when you rent a room,
Come on.
there was two choices.
What have you got?
I'll kill you if I have to.
That's the last of them.
Maybe.
Where are they going? That's not a teleporter. That chest was full. Now I'm weighed down.
I wonder what these souls do all day. They look bored.
I need to trade some things with you.
Let's see if
This better not
Serana...
be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Let's see if Serana's got any extra space. Because I've already piled a lot of the stuff on her. Okay.
Let's just find my mother and get out of here.
Let me see if I've trained you in Soul
Guardian,
Trap.
may the wisdom of the ancients guide us this day. Certainly, let us hope your belongings are present and accounted for upon their return to your possession.
Where is... Oh, okay, I gotta scroll. You can't take that because it will overweight over... Okay. How about if I take these books from you? Now, can you take it? She has learned Soul Trap. There it is.
Let's keep moving. I feel like we're being watched. feel terrible for the dead who end up here for eternity. Seems awful, like they're still suffering.
You won't get the best of me!
Okay, my breath isn't working.
Now you'll pay!
Tough day for you.
That's the last of them.
Oh, where'd they go? I was gonna come up and release them. But I guess they didn't need to be released. Now that guy was wearing bone armor, so kind of looking for him. Okay. Okay, I am lost. But that's okay. We'll.
I heard stories about the Sky, but never thought I'd see it myself. So far, it's about what I imagined.
I'm trying to remember which way we came from. Oh, okay, I got it now. I think we had already been in this building. Maybe not. Maybe we have.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think we have.
Look at the sky. What kind of place is this?
Souls aren't really talking. Okay, this is the way we came by. One of these buildings I kind of ignored. Oh, I was seeing that over there, thinking it was over here.
Be careful. I think we may be.
That takes care of that.
Yep, I think I got turned around. I haven't seen any. Wait. Because I found his skull, and I don't remember.
You won't get the best of me!
Is that it there? Return Arvic's skull, okay. See, being thorough is coming through in a pinch.
Did I start with my ride on the prison ship, or was it before that? What do you want?
What exactly are you doing?
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions?
I decided to go with another one.
Opus? What do you mean?
What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let's just start at the beginning.
Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Nope, never heard of you.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements.
You're talking about a book?
A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dharma.
Maybe a shorter title is in order?
Maybe you should leave the writing to an expert. Stop making foolish suggestions.
How is your work going so far?
Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair.
Who threw you in here?
That damned Remora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was.
A Dremora captured you?
Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here.
Your soul was trapped.
My what? Wait. That means...
You're dead.
No. All these wasted months. Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. my name will be forgotten.
Could I help?
Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here?
I do, but you can't leave that way.
Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory.
How many pages did you lose?
When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
Why would a Dremora attack you?
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion Gates have been opening all over Tamriel.
That was a bit before my time.
Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septim VII assassinated. Without a septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack.
Why was Dagon able to do this?
All I heard is that without a septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the One were no longer lit. This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion.
What ended up happening?
Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Dremora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now.
How did you earn your nicknames?
Ah, yes. Say Jib, Jib the Eradicator, Jib the Magnificent. I've earned a lot of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace.
Winged Menace?
Yes, I'm speaking of the Cliff Racer, of course. Wretched things. They used to crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking up on the unwary.
Grabbed a couple of them.
What was your campaign against them?
After I was freed from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind. It became quickly apparent that the best way I could help would be by wiping out the Cliff Racers.
Were you successful?
Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one of them. Took years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful to have the roads safer again, they took to calling me Saint Jib, and then the other names followed.
You said you were in prison?
That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was freed.
What did you do?
I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. I was simply an addict who needed money for skooma. The stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand.
How'd you get caught?
I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Tong to kill him as well.
Rival assassin?
Exactly. He got to my target first and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap and didn't even realize it until I was captured.
So what ended up happening to you?
They tried me for murder, threw me on a prison ship, and sent me to the jail in Vivek City. Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure.
Where were you captured?
I had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kvatch to write my memoirs and to find some peace and quiet.
Is that where you were attacked?
Indeed. One moment I was writing diligently, and the next, my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack. I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap.
Didn't work out that way, I assume.
The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that. I never knew what became of Kvatch. I wonder if they were triumphant without me. At this rate, my first volume will be complete. Don't give up. Was it having the adoration of thousands? No, wait. I could make it the adoration of tens of thousands.
Come on!
Right there.
These clouds cannot mask our resolve, Guardian. Our path is true. What have you got?
can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
You must be Arback.
Here we go. That'll teach you.
Did you hear something?
You're
Knew
as good
it.
as dead now.
That'll teach you.
Here we
This
go
won't end
then.
well for you. What have you got?
You won't get the best of me! Come on!
My mercy.
Oh, he's doing okay.
Now you'll pay! Your undead existence is an affront to life!
Tough day for you. Now that's how it's done. Figured.
Huh?
Okay, even though he's wearing bone, that wasn't lootable.
Oh, no, you don't.
I'm gonna have to kill you. Again!
All right, we're going up the hill. Excuse me. Well, it's narrow.
Before I became your
Mother?
housecarl, I never realized being a bodyguard could also be so fascinating.
Oops.
Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him, to make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
I'm just here for the Elder Scroll.
I've saved her from your foolish plan.
I find your choice of words quite interesting, considering that Serana is in far more danger now than she was following my foolish plan. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood?
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
I'll kill Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
Serana believes in me, why won't you?
Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you! I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father!
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the Cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Is that saying I've already killed 2 out of the 3? Okay.
Why haven't you pursued the prophecy?
Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
What sort of attention?
If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
So you prefer living in the shadows?
I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future.
How did you become imprisoned here?
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
What was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
You became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been imprisoned here for all this time?
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
Who are the Ideal Masters?
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the soul cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance.
What do they resemble?
Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the soul cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
How so?
I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
And the crystals?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Why would they require sustenance?
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the soul cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
What do the Masters provide in return?
The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here as harvested souls.
If I leave the Soul Cairn, can I safely return?
As you've been traveling in the soul cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the soul cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
There's no escape.
I live in a dark world where no light shines through. I carry this burden with every step I take.
Where'd you come from?
Okay, this was where one of the three were. And this was number 2. Yep. Yeah, I think I've done that one already. That's what's... I only see 2. Got that one. And that one. Okay. Hitting the high ground, trying to see. Okay, we've done that one. And we've done that one. Am I blind? Am I missing one?
Sorry.
Okay, so we have done this one. See, it looks like there's two over there. 1, 2. So where is that second one? I think I only did one of them over there. And again, that looks like the tower of the castle. I think that's probably why I ignored it. This is the prison. Okay. Starting to get my bearings a little bit. But I'm kerfuffled. I'm going to go over there to that one. Okay, well, there's a target that I had not shot, so at least I haven't been in
I
this
had a
building.
feeling about this.
What have you
That's
got?
all you have? Truly disappointing.
All I said to Patema was I thought she looked a little portly in that gown. How was I supposed to know?
Okay, I think I talked to him already. But I might have talked to him somewhere else.
Hang on. Did you hear something?
Oh, no, you don't. Is that all you have?
Not only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Leave me be.
Well, I haven't been here apparently.
We've attracted some unwanted attention.
I am sorry. You left me with no choice. Oh, no you don't. You won't get the best of me!
Hopefully that's one of the keepers. Get geared up like you want to fight this guy. Where is he
Now
at?
you'll pay! I'll kill you if I have to!
I'm not gonna die like this. Now you pay. Damn you! Stay back. I'll kill you if I have to. You won't get the best of me! I'm not gonna die like this.
Now
That's it?
that's how it's done.
Figured.
Okay.
Are we adventuring today, or is it a stand?
Kill the Boneyard Keepers. Wow, this is long. Serrana Valerica, after the scroll hidden Serrana, there appear to be imposing structures roughly to the south, to the east, and the west. There appear to be imposing structures, south, east, and west. Yeah, I should probably should
Stare
have
kind
read
of
that.
day.
I should have read that chart. Is there a south, east, and west in here? Well, I don't have a Soul Cairn map, but I'm heading south. At least I thought it was.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
If she is up there right there, I hit that structure over there. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, we did.
Huh?
We did. I might have to go old school and actually map this out by hand. Okay, how do we get in there? Oh, wait. Ooh, sorry about that. Hey, ATM behind the scenes. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Oh, actually, I'm not. I lied. I'm not doing really good. I'm getting lost. But this has got to be the right building. A lot of Z fighting going on. I don't need all this stuff. Well, this building is not the one with the skeleton in it. The keeper, or whatever you call it. Okay, I think we just cleared this one a minute ago. Okay, never mind. See, I'm like getting really hungry, and Antonius.
And what exactly do you want?
How did you end up here?
Well, I died, of course. My soul was stolen in a black soul gem and used to enchant something. Did you not read any book about enchanting, or are you just new in the grand scheme of enchantment? It does not matter. I am here now, that is all.
Okay.
Come back with my soul gem and I'll make sure you'll be rewarded appropriately.
Just kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm getting like really hungry, and
The sooner we get out of this place, the better.
Plus I need to work on finishing those figures for my customer. Okay, I see something walking around over there. Makes me think that this might be the one building that we hadn't been in yet. Yeah, I see some skeleton running around up there. And I was basically letting it affect my thought process. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, yeah, here we go.
I'm gonna have to kill you. Again!
There we go. I wonder if I can reach it with this. Doesn't count.
I still remember how to fight.
You won't get the best of me!
That'll
Do your
teach you.
worst.
All right.
Did you hear something?
There you are! Now you pay. Well, that's how it's done.
Whoops. There it is. I'm jumping. All right, so let's go back to the prison. And then what I'll do is I'll log out. Whoa. run.
What have you got?
The skeleton is scared.
Meet your end, that takes care of that. Oh, no, you don't. Victory. For now.
I couldn't resist. I'm also still looking for those pages of the opus. Could be anywhere. I wonder if that's that dude's soul gem.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive. You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
Are you able to give us the scroll now?
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
This is where we're gonna stop. I don't know, because it's gonna want to go in. Something's gonna happen, and then I won't be able to save. So I'm gonna save right here. Make sure I saved. Yep. And we're going to quit. Alright guys, well thanks for hanging out with me with this Skyrim playthrough. I try to do Skyrim every night after about 2 a.m. or so Central Time. And then on some nights I'll lead off with some Star Citizen, but that's going to become more and more rare until this next patch comes out, which should be in the next week or two. Okay, I'll catch you in the next one.